Hey traders, Tyler here with another watch list review for you. We had a weird one in the market today. Almost every single one that I called out yesterday hit my alert at market open with a big gap up. Kind of sucked because we weren't able to take any of those plays because we kind of gapped up above where I kind of wanted to make my entry. So weird day. And then also we had SPY was just on a red tear today, just straight down. Didn't really leave us with a lot of options going into tomorrow, so we've got a short list for today. Anyway, let's jump right in. Starting off, we've got AMGN. AMGN has had a generally green kind of recent trend. It is kind of slowly, very, very slowly creeping its way up. As you can see here, in like the last few months worth of weeks, it's definitely like a good strong kind of green channel here, bullish channel here. So we're gonna look for off this little recent pullback that it had. We had some consolidation today. If we can open tomorrow and push back up towards this high from today, see if we can find an entry around the 272-ish, 271.80 mark, somewhere in here, and then we'll try to capture profit. Probably these two levels here, but I don't expect it to push much higher than here, so I'll probably grab maybe even the close of this Monday bar. But yeah, these will be kind of the levels we're looking at here for AMGN. Next up, we've got Amazon. And Amazon has been having like mostly green time here, as you can see. Month view, we've kind of nice move up this year after really red year, kind of like nice little V shape here. As you can see in the quarter shot, we are pretty green all around. I do want to call it the month and the week are 145, 146. If we can get back up to my alert level where I want to kind of jump in, if Amazon can kind of reclaim this, that will flip everything to green. So I will look to get in at today's high, right here around 147.50, 147.75. Look to jump in there, grab profit up to the 148.60 mark, and maybe leave a run or two to see if we can touch this high or make some new highs. But I do think Amazon going into the holiday season is a strong stock, and overall it's looking like it's trending in the right direction for some good moves for us to take here with this trade. Next up, we've got Costco. Costco, like Amazon, has had or actually it's almost more like AMGN, it's kind of like the slow, steady climb up. Big kind of pullback in 2022, but since then, some nice green candles. Again, a couple little pullback stutters here. We're on this kind of one consolidation, so hoping for another little small pullback here, and then we're going to break out tomorrow 608.40, and then look for just a quick 40-cent profit take up to the 80 cents, or we can look to push a new high. I can definitely see Costco getting to a new high, maybe even getting back to this high from back in March of last year. But yeah, I think this one's got a lot of energy to move upwards. So hoping that we can see a nice strong move tomorrow and maybe claim some profit there. Next up, we have got gold. Gold is been up recently, but it's on the year red, on the month red. I kind of see this little down channel that it's kind of stuck in. And it's like kind of right in the middle of that channel if we can see right now. But since the week's red, days red, months red, quarter's pretty green, but the year's red. Granted, these are all right on kind of that border of where they're going to flip one way or the other here in the next day or two, depending on which way this decides to move. But either way, I'm going to look out, see if I can catch like a nice little down move to maybe to here. Maybe it pulls back a little bit further. But this quarter does make me hesitant to jump in on this one, so this will be a lower priority for me tomorrow. But I do just want to keep an eye on this because I do think there could be a potential small little move to scop out some points here. Next up, we've got Google. Google was moving up pretty nice. Pretty big pullback the last week and a half, 2 weeks or so. Starting to move back up, it looks like. Kind of a little kind of wavy pattern here. Not super strong either direction. If we zoom out a little bit further, it is mostly up. Again, 2022, everybody it was just a down year in the market, obviously. So everybody kind of had this pullback. Google had a nice big one, starting to reclaim some of that. Again, red month, red day. Day will obviously start over. Month, if we hit our mark, our high is 31, so we'll be buying it at 32 as this goes gray, and as we move up, that'll be in the green. 132 quarter is flipped once we hit our mark. So yeah, if this can reclaim this red candle today, break through the previous high, I will definitely look to take this profit for sure, but I think we can hit a couple of these other candles and maybe get back up into the 140, possibly not this week, but here in the next couple weeks. And it's one of those I'll probably take a deep contract, deep as in far out, options contract on this, and maybe look to even break through this 313 or this 3-1 setup that could become a 2 up here, a little bull breakout is what I like to call that. But yeah, we'll see how this handles the next day or two. Next up, we've got Kroger. Kroger's been super choppy lately, just kind of all over the place. You could definitely see that in these kind of higher time frame charts where kind of all the price action is in this like $10 range here. Very clear on here. We had these two big up and down quarters, and then it's kind of just been chopped since then. So it makes me very hesitant on Kroger. Quarter week are both 44, 55, 61, so that's 61 right where our mark is. We'll flip both of these to green. So if we can get a move pushing back up, I'm going to try to reclaim this profit up here. That'll be 30 cents. We can maybe even claim another $1 up here, leave a runner or two if we want. But I think Kroger could get some green legs and bounce back up closer up to this 200 moving average. We'll monitor this, see what happens tomorrow. Next up, we've got Lockheed Martin. Lockheed Martin has been very choppy as well over the last couple weeks, and even on the zoomed out month view, kind of really small bars, back and forth, just red, green, red, green, red, green, a lot of chop it looks like. Kind of too much for me almost even. But we are going to look at these like nice 3, 2 down, 2 down. So I'm going to look to come back up out of here. 450, 44. So we'll put this right around there. Do a replace. We were looking for the breakout today. Didn't get it. So we'll look again tomorrow. See if we can break out of this previous day high, and then look for profit these two levels, and maybe even get back up to this 453-ish level from beginning of last week. Next up, we have got SBUX, and SBUX is kind of trending down. I mean, it's kind of like a little herky-jerky here, but it wasn't able to hit this recent high. So now it seems like it's starting to either kind of flag or maybe start a downtrend. We are having a broadening quarter this quarter. We have this big bar in November, but it seems to me like it's been recently kind of really pushing down. So I'm going to be looking to maybe make more of a bearish play here. Take it if it is able to push back down this green move that it made today and break through the low from today. I might try to hop in, see if I can catch a move down these 50 cents and maybe keep a runner to ride it down a little bit further. I just feel like SBUX has some downward pressure on it. Seems like it's in that trend, so I'm gonna keep an eye on that. Quarter is 91, so we're not going to get close to touching that if we take this trade. So that does give me a little hesitation, but otherwise right across the board. So looking like a potential move. Next up, we've got the trading desk, or the trade desk, I guess. Again, this one's been kind of like all over the place these last couple weeks. And again, even here, just kind of bouncing around. It's kind of getting a little downtrend here, a little bit uptrend here, kind of making a little flaggish type pattern. But in general, it seems like it's been having some like really strong down moves. So I'm going to look for that to continue here. We had this one consolidation yesterday, a little 2-up, strong red bar today, meaning we opened high, popped up a little bit, and then just pulled back the rest of the day. No wick at the bottom, so we finished really, really strong on that bearish push. So I'm going to look to see if we can kind of continue that push down tomorrow, and if so, maybe break through and hit a couple of these recent lows, possibly even this one from back middle of November or even earlier in November. Maybe just leave a runner down to these couple down here. But that's what we're looking at with trade desk. And again, just to call it, the year is fairly positive still. So it does give a little bit of hesitation, but we are otherwise fairly red. Next up, we've got United Health, and United Health's got kind of been, again, kind of like choppy in this like little 71 to almost $120 area here. It's a big chop, plenty of room to get in some good moves, but it really doesn't seem to have a clear trend outside of this channel. And so all I'm looking for here is we got mostly green on the board. We got 550 as our flip. Our mark's at 551. So if we can continue this greenward pressure, I mean, we've had green candles, a little pullback action going on here, nice little bull flag. So yeah, if we can get a breakout of this consolidation from today and push above this level, I'm gonna hop in here and see if we can at least push back up to 54.70. That'll give us about $3 a profit, but maybe even keep pushing and break some new highs, maybe get to 558.10, which looks like was an all-time high, or at least in the last 10 years. But yeah, I'm really liking this setup on United Health, and definitely want to take a play here if it comes to be. And last up, we've got WYNN Resorts. Again, a lot of downward pressure on WYNN. Just all kinds of downtrend here in the last 3 quarters or so. You can see that very strongly in all these kind of charts. So here we'll just be looking for the break of this 2-up previous low from today, around 82.10. We will look to take profit. I mean, this is a tiny scalp here. 81.97 was what, 13 cents. Down here is 81.65-ish. I mean, we're looking at 35 cents. Not a lot of money to be made here. I'll probably stay away from this. It just seems a little choppy. Not too confident in this one. Not a lot of profit margin room on the magnitude. But it does seem like it's pressing down, so I don't know, if it comes down strong, maybe I'll hop in, see if I can scalp a few percent, and then hop out with a little bit of profit. But yeah, so those will be my ones to watch tomorrow. I'll be keeping an eye out for those. Let me know if there's anything I missed or anything you think is interesting or worth checking out down in the comments below. Otherwise, good luck trading tomorrow, and I will talk to you soon.